Hi, I'm Alan from the Alpus Group, and I'm going to explain to you how Alpus can help you to achieve your property development goals as a property investor in Chichester. Alpus offers a project and construction management service for property development to property investors in Chichester. We totally represent your interests and you retain control of your property investment. Tell us what your goals are and your long-term strategy. We'll identify potential development sites for you. We'll prepare a contracting strategy to implement your project. We'll prepare contracts between you and your designers and contractors, and we will be your eyes and ears on the project and on site. We'll report to you regularly about progress against plans, and we'll make recommendations about the best actions to take to maximize your profits, holding your hand at every stage. Who am I and what led me here? I'm Alan Edwards. I was indentured to a local building contractor as a management trainee for quantity surveying and estimating works for 4 years. I then planned and organised building projects for a large retail group's construction company, that was ABF Group, where I was for another 7 years. I worked for contractors for 13 years throughout the UK and then in the UAE. And then I went into construction consultancy for 20 years plus, working on UK and internationally for blue chip clients. I manage projects for development and infrastructure clients, and I change my perspective about what is needed so as to see things from the client or customer standpoint. Hence I'm here today. Here's some of what I've done. Building and civil engineering projects from the smallest up to the largest, more than £1.5 billion. Residential, conversions and new build, commercial, retail, hotel, industrial, infrastructure projects, rail, bridges, port reclamation works. I worked in the UK, Europe, Middle East and Caribbean. I worked on schemes from design inception to completion and handover to operations. I've worked with many different types and forms of contract, including JCT, design and build, target cost, turnkey and FIDIC, and I've countered many contractors' claims. This is a testimonial from ACOM, Managing Director Europe, and also from the country manager for the work that I did in Azerbaijan. Testimonial from Gilan Holding Chairman, Mr. Muradov, for the work I did for Gilan in Azerbaijan. Testimonial from Docklands Light Railway, Rory O'Neill, the head of projects for DLR, where I was seconded in from Arup, who employed me to the DLR team to help them with delivery of the Stratford International Extension project in advance of the 2012 Olympics. This is an abstract from my portfolio of projects in the UK and overseas. Residential, local authority housing developments in North and West London, several of those, private redevelopment of golf course, conversion projects and refurbishment, various, Chelsea Harbour residential multi-storey mixed use, I was there for about 5 years, luxury serviced apartments, Hyde Park Gate, Crescent development in Baku, Azerbaijan, where I was involved for more than 5 years, Ajban residential lifestyle village, Abu Dhabi, UAE. Commercial projects, fine fair hypermarkets, supermarkets and shop fitting projects throughout the UK for the ABF Group, factory units, Farlington, Hampshire, Ladymead Retail Park, Guildford for Arundel House Securities, Chelsea Harbour Retail Restaurant and Hotel for P&O Developments, office developments in Bevis Marks and St Paul's in the City of London and Whitechapel for P&O Developments, Apex Plaza office block for Reading for Prudential, Crescent Development offices for Gilan, government offices in Gaborone, Botswana. Hotel projects, Intercontinental Hotel Abu Dhabi, where I worked for the contractor, Cable Beach redevelopment, Nassau, Bahamas, Emerald Beach Hotel, Nassau, Bahamas, Lucayan Beach Hotel, Freeport, Grand Bahama, where I worked as the employer's representative for the Hotel Corporation of the Bahamas. I was Deputy Project Controller, then Project Director on the latter project. Lanesborough Hotel, London for Bond Corporation initially, Dorchester Hotel refurbishment, where I advised the project managers, Ferris and Watson, Crescent Development Hotel in Baku, Azerbaijan for Gilan. What are the property development opportunities in the Guildford and UK property market? There are changes of use cases being implemented from September 2020, which means you have permitted development rights to carry out certain types of conversion from commercial uses to residential, or demolition of unused commercial buildings and replacement with residential. These change of uses give the possibility of big increases in values. With recession, commercial property prices are reduced and there's a potential for massive profits from change of use to residential. There's also the opportunity to refinance for the long term and potentially triple your profits. The Alpus formula for property development success in Chichester and elsewhere in the UK: identify potential development sites, preliminary design and feasibility, site acquisition and planning permission, marketing and sales plan, detailed design and construction. 5 simple steps. Identification of potential development sites. We have an active network of professional contacts, so we can identify potential development sites for you. We currently have potential development sites in Hampshire, Surrey and Sussex, as well as other parts of the UK. Preliminary design and feasibility. We will help you to arrange the necessary designers and consultants for your proposed property development. We'll prepare the contracts for you to sign. We will prepare a contracting strategy to implement your project. We will prepare a feasibility study, development appraisal for your project. Once you're happy to proceed to implementation, we will help you with the next steps. Site acquisition and planning permission. We'll guide you through these steps, keeping your risk to the minimum. We may recommend you take out an option to purchase a particular site subject to planning permission, since this is the least risk for any investor. In other cases, where there are permitted development rights, we may recommend outright purchase of the site. We will appraise you of all the risks at each stage. Step 4. Marketing and sales. Depending on the type of property development you may wish to carry out, we can help you to arrange the appropriate marketing and sales campaigns. Residential, including retirement homes. Commercial, high street and out-of-town retail or offices. Industrial or hotel. Step 5. Detailed design and construction. We'll arrange your property development for the most appropriate contracting strategy depending on your priorities. We will seek bids based on the preliminary design documents and pre-qualified contractors. We will recommend and advise you which is the most appropriate designer or contractor to use, and we will manage those contracts on your behalf. We may recommend one of the following preferred strategies: either design and build contract, where the contractor undertakes detailed design, or construction management, where there's no main contractor. We would manage a series of trade contractors and designers on your behalf. We'll arrange things so as to protect you from delays and minimize the possibility of contractual claims. Step 5. Detailed design and construction. Depending on the particular project, we'll advise you regarding the most appropriate means of getting all the designs and construction completed. We also have recommendations about how to improve your profitability by offering various options to customers or clients, and we will take account of proposed handover arrangements for future occupiers and tenants. During our appraisal, we will also advise you regarding any possibilities for use of system building methods and modular construction. This will be for the optimization of the program and certainty of achieving your timescales and profitability. At every stage, Alpus will ensure that you're advised and have systems in place for the following aspects: project or construction management, health and safety, quality assurance and control, environmental management and control, risk assessment, analysis and management, and stakeholder management. To recap, with our 5-step property development success formula, we will help you with identification of potential development sites in Chichester and elsewhere, preliminary design and feasibility, including funding and cash flow considerations and refinance for the long term, site acquisition and planning permission, marketing and sales, detailed design and construction, including system building considerations. Alpus Group. If the service we offer is of interest to you as a property investor in Chichester, then please do not hesitate to get in touch with us. www.alpusgroup.com. I'm Alan at alpusgroup.com. My phone number is 07539 141257. We'll give you a proposal based on your specific requirements and our unique knowledge and expertise of our team and our professional partners and network. We operate in the UK from our offices in North Hampshire. Look forward to seeing you in the next video. Cheers.